Greetings. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Black Light, telling the truth. And then I'm going to pass the mic to you to see what kind of truth you can do. The name of this video is going to be simply called Tricknology. This Scarface, Al Capone. See, the Caucasian through Hollywood hypes up the gangster, the outlaws. See, tricknology, you don't think has nothing to do with gangsterism. That's all gangsterism is. It's tricknology. Because a gangster uses con, uses racketeering, he uses bullying, he uses psychology, which is game. Psychology is another word for game. Game is another word for psychology. And terrorism, kidnapping, counterfeiting. That's one of his main attributes, is counterfeiting. So this video right here is going to show you why you got MBF. You know, they love to, Hollywood loves to, that's all they show is black gangsters or black trap houses. That's most popular. All the rappers, they was raised by that kind of psychology and that kind of philosophy. Because that's the MO of Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam ain't nothing but a gangster. You know, the Pilgrims wasn't nothing but gangsters. They keep changing the name, but the game is still the same.
Al Capone rose to power with a deadly combination of raw brutality and brains. He wanted the public to love him, but those who dared to cross him knew better.
Scarface Al Capone was a very, very evil man.
For the big fellow, killing was just part of his business plan. A plan to become the CEO of organized crime in Chicago.
Al Capone was not stupid. Hell, if he was a person who took a legal job, he'd be head of General Motors.
But as king of the bootleggers during Prohibition, Scarface Al became more of a celebrity than any mere corporate executive.
Let me stop it right here. He became very famous and very popular because they glamorized him. Hollywood, the news, they like that. That sells papers, you know. And that makes good subject matters for motion pictures. Now, the black man, you know, was in chains or was in slavery for about 300 or some years on the plantation. That was his culture. Plantation life was his culture. The only one he had to look up to was the slave master. So the slave masters had us, our ancestors, in bondage. So they raised us. They erased out of our minds, our culture, almost everything but our souls and nature. But it was hard to do that. That's why we into this dilemma today, because we still here and we don't die, we multiply. So now he's using scientific methods of germ warfare combined with mental or psychological warfare, tricknology.
My hustle will make up for whatever I'm lacking.
But Papa wasn't wrapped up in the streets.
Something happened. We got some people looking out after y'all.
What did you and Demetrius do that requires us to leave our house?
I feel like I'm in prison. When is it gonna be over?
I know you wanted to gateway to Detroit.
Think you gonna take over the world?
Hell yeah.
I'm pained to think about the big picture, nigga.
Tell me where the fuck my dope at, and I'll give her back safety to the one.
The hospital's making an offer for $25,000.
That's a lot of doggone money.
Not for our son's vision.
Disease? Also die.
First you would never look in my vicinity. Now you show up and fuck me like a damn old school porno.
I might know some cats outside the hood who might want to holler.
Are you dealing drugs with your brother?
As this tradition continues, the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions.
There's no place we'd rather be. Football, Fox, everyone together. You can't beat that.
Happy Thanksgiving. From our family to yours.
This is the season.
Well, football, family, friends, and Thanksgiving. It's a sports tradition unlike any other.
The tradition
being Thanksgiving Day
that we fall into, the white man's
season,
tradition.
which means it's the time of year when miracles can happen. That sort of is the hope for the Chicago Bears, who have three-time Pro Bowler Andy Dalton.
We fall into the white man's traditions because we don't know our traditions. The original black man's tradition is erased from us. So our celebrations, traditions, and rituals, we don't know. All we know is the Europeans or the Americans' traditions, language, the way he thinks. You see what I'm saying? So this is all that counts on Thanksgiving. We glued to the tube, and most of us are brainwashed, psychological warfare, into this holiday, which celebrates really the massacre of the Indians and the enslavement of the black man. I'm Black Light. This is to be continued. Remember, tell the truth, pass the mic. Let me hear what you can do. And I'm out.